This video was so difficult for me to make. Anyways, this is my reasonings to why I am switching over from Forex to futures. I'm going to give a full breakdown of my thought process with the prop firm space right now, everything that's happening, what I plan on doing with my $300,000 in FX trading capital, prop capital, and, you know, who I intend on trading with futures and all the good stuff, you know, who I plan on getting funded with, all that fun stuff. And I already said the reasons why I'm switching. I'm going to break that down too. But let's start off with the first one. Brokerages. We all understand that there are a multitude of brokerages with trading. Ever since MFF went down, we realized, okay, yes, we knew there was A book and B book, but MFF showcased that, okay, they are here, well, they were there to essentially screw over the profitable traders and do everything in their power to make the ask price and the bid price and the spread so large to the point to where their orders were just getting filled at horrible prices, right? And a lot of my FX traders don't know this about futures, but that doesn't exist. That now you may be like, Lonnie, what do you mean that doesn't exist? Like spread, ask, but like, what do you mean that doesn't exist? Like, there's no spread. I mean, there's no. It's non-existent. I don't even think it's a word. Like, for my futures traders watching this, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's not even a word in futures. You know, we don't know what spread is, and I said we because we are making the switch. But no, in all seriousness, there's no such thing as raw spreads. There's no such thing as 0.01 spread or anything. It doesn't exist. Right as you execute, bam, that's where your order is. You may be asking why, Lonnie, why is this the case? Because Chicago Merchant Exchange, which is a chart all Forex traders, I was going to say Chicago Merchant, sorry, I mix it up. Chicago Merchant Exchange, CME, is the chart everybody uses. Why? Because everybody sees the same price action. Why? You may ask. Because futures is regulated. Futures is regulated. That's another huge reason why I am switching over to futures. Because recently with the prop firm space, it has been super, super shady, especially with payouts. When you start getting to the larger higher four-figure, or even medium four-figure, entering five-figure payout range, or even, I don't know what's considered medium five-figure, but when you start getting into that range and your payouts are getting delayed by, you know, a week and a half, 2 weeks, it starts to become a little shady. And I personally, I don't know about you guys, I don't rock with that. I've seen a bunch of traders in the community, at least with the firm I work with, or yeah, I still work with, delaying payouts. I was gonna say by insurmountable amounts of time, but it's not even, you know, there's not even a point of emphasizing it. There should be no payout delays. You know, that should be a given. There should be no payout delays with the firm you're working with. You're there to make your money and leave and get it. And, you know, when you can't get your money, or your money's getting delayed for 2 weeks because of whatever issues they want to say on their back end they're having, it's not cool. That's what I personally think. And so I've seen that with my payouts. I've seen that with other traders' payouts, and I don't think it's definitely not something that makes me comfortable, especially after, you know, MFF went down. Really, the prop space and the Forex space has gone into a spiral. As of right now, MetaQuotes is really just trying to get out all the brokers, because from the broker back end, you can actually go in and, you know, showcase fake withdrawals, fake profits. This is not with the prop space, but, you know, just with the regular trading space. And I forgot what it's called exactly. Don't quote me on it. I forgot what it's called exactly. I can't even remember for you guys to quote me on it. But whatever the case is, brokers can go in fake receipts and essentially make the trader look like they have $1 million in withdrawal, or $1 million in capital, and $250,000 in withdrawal. And MetaQuotes did not like that. Why? Because it was bringing a shady reputation to their brand, scammy reputation, so that's why they're kicking all the brokers off. That's why your prop firm you're working with is probably switching off of MetaTrader for a reason. Makes sense. If I were part of MetaQuotes, if I were MetaQuotes, I'd do the same. But anyways, that's the first thing. Spread is non-existent. If you guys want to go test it, open a TradeOvate account, a TradeOvate demo account. Try it for yourself. It is unbelievable, and you get the order filled. I live for that. Order filled. Sorry. I love that. Anyways, test it out with TradeOvate. TradeOvate is great. Before I actually go in and break down who I intend on getting funded with, and what we plan on doing with the capital we have now. TradeOvate, 14-day free trial. Try it. New York Open, depends when you watch this trade, or literally whenever. You can try it out right now. Wow, NQ. Oh, it said NQ was up 1.4%. What the heck? Wait, NQ is up 1.4%. Anyways, so with that being said, what do we intend on doing with the trading capital? A lot of you guys are curious. Okay, Lonnie, so are you just going to full port the capital? My prop firm is still acting very, very shady. Like I said, as of right now, I have no withdrawals. Because we haven't been trading much, but don't have any withdrawals as of right now. Fortunately, from our last ones that took forever to get paid out, but they got sent, so cool. But with that being said, what I intend on doing with the $300,000 of trading capital, I am going to, and that's not counting the $200,000 we have in prop challenges, 300 actually. What do we intend on doing? I am going to actually take time away from trading the prop capital, the FOREX ones, and then focus on the futures as of right now. Why, you may ask? Because with futures being regulated, like I said, it gives me a lot more comfort with being able to know, okay, this may not be the case if you're trading prop capital, but let's say I ever intend on going on a broker, which I would have loved to, but I've always been so skeptical that they could just take your money and run. And so my mindset was I would much rather look for an industry that's regulated, that if you go in and deposit X, Y, and Z, it's not going to disappear overnight like that. The last thing I personally want is, to deposit 30, 40K into a, Forex broker and have the broker be like, oh, well, sorry, we shut down, or, oh, well, sorry, you can't get your money back. That's not fun. So with futures being regulated, it gives me a lot of comfort that with the fact that, that'll never happen. And the day that happens is the day everything goes to crap. So anyways, with that being said, that's that. What do I plan on doing with the capital at the time? I'm putting it to the side. It's not my main priority right now. Right now, I'm really, and Lonnie, you guys may be like, Lonnie, why don't you multitask, trade both accounts at the same time? That's not something I could do. For you guys that know me and my trading, and you watch me trade, or you're in the community, I cannot multitask with a multitude of trading accounts. Why? Because my risk management is different for each account. I have a different risk approach, different just trade aggression with each account. With my larger accounts, I'm more conservative. Smaller accounts, I'm more aggressive with. So it really just plays out how I trade as a trader. So I can't link everything together as of right now, no, and I wouldn't. But really, with how the prop firm space is going, I don't feel comfortable with making profit on these prop firm accounts. I used to. I really used to. I like these prop firm I swore by, but with everything going on right now, it's just super shady. And I've seen a little bit of back end stuff. I've talked to some people. I've seen a little bit of back end stuff that not a lot of people know what's happening with the firm I work with. Stuff with their owners and stuff like that. But no shade to them. Absolutely still love them. They set me up, and I love them. But I just want to start thinking in the future. That wasn't funny. But I want to start actually thinking in the future tense of, okay, where do I want to keep my money? Where do I feel safest keeping my money? Or who do I feel safest working with? And that's why, as of right now, there are a whole lot of futures prop firms you could go with. The one that's most notable is TopStep. They've been in the game since 12 years. That's a long time. That's older than me. Anyways, so Top Step. For my Forex traders that are curious, okay, so how does getting funded with futures work? Let's get into that. You pay monthly for your accounts. So you're not making a crazy deposit of $500-600 for a 100K account or $1,000 for a 200K account. This is $149 a month, meaning every single month it will be recurring until you pass the account. Once you pass the account, bam, you no longer pay that 149. It's gone. Obviously, there's a little bit more stuff that goes into it, but essentially, it's really just that. Because there's activation fee, which is an extra $150. But once you pay the activation fee, you know, you don't pay anything. Profit target, obviously, you can see here. Profit target is $9,000, which is 6% ish. Maximum loss. This is the difference in futures firms and forex firms. The maximum loss. Futures firms is a lot more strict. Why? Because I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, you're A-booked. So you're A-booked with futures firms. Your payouts, get five winning days of over $200 to earn your payout. Yeah, really simple. I mean, it's simple. Look into it. I'll have a video of it below, like a link that I watched. Super, super, super simple. And the fact that you could get your payout in literally 5 days. Well, essentially 5 days. If you keep it over $200 in profit, which $200 profit, you do the risk. You're not, and note, you wouldn't risk 1% with this. You have to risk less. But, you can do the math, blah, blah, blah. But with that being said, there are so many other futures firms out there, but this is the one I intend on actually getting, and working with. I know a few people that are funded with TopStep, and I hope to be the next. And so, with that, I do want to let you guys know that the next uploads, if you see any trade recaps, those will be on the evaluation account. I was going to say demo, but essentially, if you want to call it demo, I just want to be completely transparent with you guys, so you guys know that no, these are not on any funded accounts, and this will be on the challenge accounts. So for anybody curious, yes, these will be on the challenge accounts until I announce, okay, we passed challenge, or okay, we failed the challenge, or whatever the case happens, right? You can join the Discord to be updated with that too. But apart from that, that is my switch from the Forex industry into the futures industry. A lot of you guys may be like, oh, Lonnie, so, whatever the case is, oh, why should I switch? Why should I switch? Simply, regulation is coming. Regulation was coming. We all knew this eventually, especially after the MFS situation. We all knew this was going to happen. Regulation was going to come eventually. I had a talk. I remember I had a talk with my boys back in the day. We were like, yo, the goal with these firms, make your money, get out. Make your money, get out. And a lot of us are still, or some of us have already stacked their bread, but I know a lot of my friends that are still stacking their bread, and I just think this is best for me and where I want to go. Just being able to ensure that, okay, and they do bank transfer, they do PayPal. I think they do PayPal. I don't know. Since it's regulated, you get your money however you want. It's just so much ease and so much more comfort to it compared to the Forex space right now. So, yeah. Everybody sees the same thing on the CME charts. That's why if you look at any futures trader, they trade on the CME charts, Chicago Merchant Exchange charts, because that's what everyone gets. Anybody curious? Yes, we're still trading gold. Yes, we're still trading NAS. You can still trade both of them. S&P, all that fun stuff. Obviously, Forex is Euro USD, blah, blah, blah. My screen recording got messed up. But apart from that, that is my switch from, that is my announcement of my switch from futures to Forex. Forex to futures. Join the Discord if you want to ask me any questions. It's very, very brief. Brief video. I just want to let you guys know. But apart from that, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll continue to keep you guys updated with how the journey goes with getting funded with the TopStep accounts, and what my firm intends on doing with the funded accounts we have now, and what we intend on doing with the funded accounts we have now. So apart from that, maybe we'll full port them. If we get funded with this, we'll full port them for fun.
I'm counting up money for fun.
Anyways, apart from that, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully, it's on a trade recap. I'm about to go buy this 150K, and yeah, let's see what they do. Okay, I'll stop.